Okay, question number 1. Negative 5x plus 9 for x is equal 3. We need to evaluate this expression for x is equal 3. It couldn't be simpler. Negative 5 times 3 plus 9. Negative 5 times 3, negative 15, plus 9 is negative 6. Question number 2. So evaluate 4 over 7y minus 8. For y is equal negative 28. Okay, 4 over 7 times negative I put in front, 28 minus 8. So this is 1, this is 4, and I am getting negative 16 minus 8, and it will be negative 24. Next one, number 3. Um, 1.3 minus 3x for x is equal 3.6. Okay, 1.3 minus 3 times 3.6, and that is equal 1.3 minus 3 times 3.6. 3 times 6 is 18, 1 in mind, 3 times 3 is 9, and 1 it's going to be 10, and we have one decimal notation, so it comes 10.8. So 1.3 minus 10.8, it's going to be equal negative 9.5, because 8 minus 3 is 5, and then 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay, moving to next question. Number 4. Okay. So evaluate x squared minus 2x for x is equal negative 3. Okay, and so we have negative 3 squared minus 2 times 3. So we are getting 9 minus 6. And, oh, minus negative 3, I'm sorry. This is negative 3. And we will end up with plus 6. So result will be 15. Question number 5. Evaluate 2y squared for y is equal negative 1. So that's going to be equal 2 times negative 1 squared, which is going to be equal 2 times 1 equal 2. Number 6, evaluate 3x squared plus 3x for x equal negative 4. Okay, 3 times negative 4 squared plus 3 times negative 4. It's going to be equal 3 times 16, right? And minus 12. So 48 minus 12 is 36. Okay, moving to question number 7. Evaluate 4x squared, this is more interesting, plus x. 4x is equal to. This is what we have. 4 times 2 squared and plus 2. This is going to be 4 times 2 is 8. 8 squared plus 2. It's going to be 64 plus 2 and equals 66. Question number 8. Evaluate 5 minus negative x squared for x is equal negative 3. Okay. So what do we have? 5 minus, so since x is negative 3 and negative x is going to be positive 3, right? I put on here plus on purpose so you will see. So if x is equal negative 3, then negative x will be positive 3. Okay, so this is going to be equal 5 minus 9 and equal negative 4. Question number 9. Evaluate x cubed minus 8y plus 3 for x is equal 5 and y is equal 4. Okay, so we have 5 cubed minus 8 times 4 and plus 3. So from here, what do we have? 5 to power 3, it's 5 times 5 times 5, it's 125. Minus 8 times 4 is 32 and plus 3. 125 minus 32, it's going to be 5 minus 2 is 3. 12 minus 3 is 9. 93 plus 3. And we are getting 96. Number 10. Evaluate 2r squared plus 5s squared minus rs for r is equal negative 3 and s is equal 4. Okay, 2 times negative 3 squared plus 5 times 4 squared and minus negative 3 times 4. This is equal 2 times 9 plus 5 times 16 minus negative 12. 18 plus, it's going to be 80 and plus 12. So 18 plus 80 and plus 12, it's going to be 110. Question number 11. A squared plus AB divided by 8B. And we need to evaluate for A is equal negative 2 and B is equal negative 6. All right, let's see what we have. Negative 2 squared plus negative 2 times negative 6 and divided by 8 times negative 6. So wherever I had A, I plugged negative 2. Wherever I had B, I plugged negative 6. All right. So from here, this is going to be equal 4 plus 12 divided by negative 48. So 4 plus 12 is equal 16. This is negative over 48. And we have negative 1/3. Okay, next number 12. What do we have? Xenon changes from a solid to liquid at negative 169.24 Fahrenheit. So temperature is equal negative 169.24 degree Fahrenheit. So we need to convert into Celsius. This is Fahrenheit, and we need to convert into Celsius. Okay? So here is a formula. C Celsius is equal 5/9 Fahrenheit minus 32. Okay. This is equal negative 169.24 minus 32. And we have 5/9 times 169 and negative 32. So 0.24 is going to stay because 32 doesn't have any decimals. Now 9 plus 2, it's going to be 11, 1 in mind. 6 plus 3 is 9, and 1 going to be 0, 1 overflow, 1 and 2. Negative 201.24. Now we need to figure out, am I converting 5/9 into decimal notations, or negative 201.24 convert into simple fraction, because we have to have same format, right? So I am more for converting 5/9 to decimal, because 201 and 24 convert into improper fraction. We are going to deal with big numbers. So let's convert 5/9 into decimal notation. Let's do drafting. 5 divided by 9, it's going to be 0, decimal point, and then put here 0. 5 times 9 is 45, minus, it's going to be 50. Again, 5 times the 9 is 45. Again 50, again 5, so 0.56 approximately, yes? 0.56 times negative 201.24. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to do it by hand, so give you one more chance to practice a multiplication of these crazy numbers. So 201.24. Always make a habit, the number that has less digits, put as a second, because this way I will multiply 5 and 6 by 201.24. But if I put 201.24 on the second line, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers multiplied by 56. So with always with number with less digit, put second one. All right, 6 times 4 is 24. 2 in mind. 6 times 2 is 12. And 2, it's going to be 14. 1 in mind. 6 times 1 is 6. Here is 0. Here is 12. Next. Let me double check. 6 times 4, 24. 2 in mind. Times 2, 12. And 2, 14. 1 in mind. 6 and 1, 7. See? Silly mistakes. Math and silly mistakes go hand by hand. Okay. Next one, multiplying 5. 5 times 4 is 20, 2 in mind. 5 times 2 is 10, and 2, 12, 1 in mind. 5 times 1 is 5, and 1 is going to be 6. Here is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, 4, we are adding 4, 4, 9, 6, 2, 1, 1. 112.69. Let me, 112.69. Now, you might get a little bit different answer because we are around at 0.56. And I got a little bit different answer than it's given. Well, maybe I shouldn't 55 when we have 0.555. I rounded to 56, and instead maybe I could put 0.55 like this. When number is repeating, we put 0.55. Well, let me multiply by 0.55. Let me see if I can get the answer the way they have it. So this way you will also know which way to go, round it up or just put 55 and head on the top, which means this 5555, it's repeating itself. Okay, 0.55. 5 times 4 is 20, 2 in mind. 5 times 2 is 10, and 2, 12. 1 in mind. Here is 5, and 1 is going to be 6. This is 0, this is 10. Since the other number also 5, so I'm just writing down the same number, 0, 2, 6, 0, 0, 1. Okay, 0, 2, 8, 6, 0, 1, 1. No, still I didn't get it. Let me double check multiplication. 5 times 4 is 20, 2 in mind, 10, 12, 1 in mind, 5 and 6, 0 and 10. No, I didn't get it. Okay, well, this is what we will do. Just solve this way. Okay. Round it up, solve it. And I'm pretty sure the answer will be wrong. I mean, it won't match to the answer it's given. Well, you just can contact me and I'll give you credit for that. All right. And we have practically Celsius is equal negative 112.7 degrees Celsius. And the last question, number 13. What do we have? The coldest temperature recorded on the surface of planet was negative 238 degrees Celsius. Negative 238 degrees Celsius. The warmest temperature recorded on the surface of planet was 128 degrees Celsius. Okay. What are the corresponding temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, we need to find out in question mark degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to use the formula for Fahrenheit is equal 9/5 Celsius plus 32. Okay, what do we have? F is equal, for the coldest temperature, we are going to have 9 over 5 times negative 238 and plus 32. All right, let's see what we get. It's going to be equal negative 9 times 238 over 5. There is nothing to reduce, so therefore all we're going to do is multiply 238 times 9. It's going to be equal negative 2142 divided by 5 plus 32, and that is equal 428. Let me divide 2142 divided by 5. It's going to be 4 times 20, remainder is 1, bringing down 4. By 5 it's going to be 2, it's going to be 10. 5 times 2 is 10. 42, it's going to be 8 times 40, right? And 220 divided by 5 is going to be 0.4. 400 negative 428.4 plus 32. This is going to be equal negative 396.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this is for the coolest temperature. Now we are going to do the same operation for the warmest temperature. F is equal 9 over 5 C plus 32. So F is equal 9 over 5 times 128. I don't even know why I put parentheses. You don't need to put parentheses. I guess I thought will be negative sign. 128 and plus 32. Okay, so let's see. F is equal 9 times 128. 9 times 128, it's going to be 1152 over 5 plus 32. Let's divide. Divide by 5, it's going to be twice 10. 15 by 5 is 3. And 2 by 5 is 0. So adding 20, it's going to be 0.4. So we are getting 230.4. So F is equal 230.4 plus 32. So F is equal 262.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew, I have enough. Okay, I am done, and see you in next video. And the last question, number 13. What do we have? The coldest temperature recorded on the surface of planet was negative 238 degrees Celsius. Negative 238 degrees Celsius. The warmest temperature recorded on the surface of planet was 128 degrees Celsius. Okay, what are the corresponding temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, we need to find out in question mark degrees Fahrenheit. So we are going to use the formula for Fahrenheit. Is equal 9 over 5 Celsius plus 32. Okay, what do we have? F is equal, for the coldest temperature, we are going to have 9 over 5 times negative 238 and plus 32. All right, let's see what we get. It's going to be equal negative 9 times 238 over 5. There is nothing to reduce, so therefore all we're going to do is multiply 238 times 9. It's going to be equal negative 2142 divided by 5 plus 32, and that is equal 428. Let me divide 2142 divided by 5. It's going to be 4 times 20, remainder is 1, bringing down 4 by 5. It's going to be 2, it's going to be 10. 5 times 2 is 10. 42, it's going to be 8 times 40, right? And 220 divided by 5 is going to be 0.4. 400 negative 428.4 plus 32. This is going to be equal negative 396.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this is for the coolest temperature. Now we are going to do the same operation for the warmest temperature. F is equal 9 over 5 C plus 32. So F is equal 9 over 5 times 128. I don't even know why I put parentheses. You don't need to put parentheses. I guess I thought will be negative sign. 128 and plus 32. Okay, so let's see. F is equal 9 times 128. 9 times 128, it's going to be 1152 over 5 plus 32. Let's divide. Divide by 5, it's going to be twice 10. 15 by 5 is 3. And 2 by 5 is 0. So adding 20, it's going to be 0.4. So we are getting 230.4. So F is equal 230.4 plus 32. So F is equal 262.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew, I have enough. Okay, I am done and see you in next video.